Hello and welcome to exercise 3 of the QGIS course. This will introduce us to the attribute table function. The first thing you'll need to do is go ahead and open a new project, which I've already done. Then what you'll want to do is actually go to layer, and then you'll want to add a vector layer. You can do it by clicking here, or you can actually do it by going up here and going to add layer, add vector layer. A dialog box should pop up. You should be familiar with this by now. So then what you'll want to do is you'll actually want to browse, and you'll want to browse to the exercise 3 folder, and you'll want to actually click on the agricultural field layer. So then what you'll want to do is hit open, and it'll take just a second, and it should be there. Yeah. If you don't see it, which is in this case, what you can do is I would suggest is exiting out of QGIS and reopening it. Sometimes it happens with a projection issue. And you can actually wipe the projection out, but we'll just do this, it'll be quicker. So QGIS. And let's just add that back in there. We'll have to go through and just set it. There we go. So if it does not show up, what you can do is go to set layer CRS and type in 25832, and that's the Norwegian projection system, one of them. So then just hit OK here. It sets it there. So it should look similar to this. So then what we'll want to do next is we'll want to go through and open up the attribute table. So you can do this one of two ways. What I usually do is just right click and go down to open up attribute table. So it should look similar to this. So you can do several things. Let's just get familiar with the attribute table. So what you'll want to do is actually you can hit sort here. So if you click on the top, just like Excel, you can sort. Try to sort a column by the column name. You can select the data by clicking the row and hitting Control Shift. So what you can do is you can actually just hit multiple ones. Looks kind of familiar, and see how they're turning red on the map. Those are the ones that are selected. You can hit unselect all. So what you can do actually here is just hit unselect all. If you hover over anything in QGIS, it'll actually unselect it, or it'll actually give you tooltips, which is pretty cool. So then what we'll do is we'll actually go through and create a quick query. So in the first expression, what we're going to do is we'll go where eco grass and zero in crop names. So then what we'll do here is we'll click on this thing here. Little dialog builder should open up. Double click on, so you'll have to go down here, go to field and values, go down to crop name. Oops, crop name, see how it's there, and then what we'll do is just do it like the example. So crop name equals, and you can actually do this too as well, 10 samples, which is kind of cool. It doesn't actually load the whole list. And just double click on that, and you should be able just to hit select and see how it selected all of them right here. And it looks like what I want you to do is to write that number down to how many features it's EcoGrass 0 in has selected. And what we'll do is we will move it to the top. So we'll need to take and we'll just sort them and put them all to the top. Or what you can do, what I usually like to do, is we'll just show the selected features. Or you can go, show the selected features, so all features. You can invert the selection, So what we'll do is we're going to actually go through and on all 17 of those features, let's turn on the editing so you can actually edit here, which is pretty cool. So just click on that, and then what you can do is you can just go ahead and click the delete key, and it deletes them out. And you'll notice that the ones that, I'll hit Control Z, oh, I guess I can't. So the ones where that query was built are now deleted out of the data. So what you can do is you can actually go in, and we will use a field calculator now to click calculate and create new data. So the first thing we'll want to do is open up the field calculator tool. The first task we'll want to do is to create a new field calculating the area for the polygons. So then we'll go through, and you can do this several ways. I'm going to not save those edits. I'm just going to discard those, and we'll show all features again. So what we're going to want to do here is actually go through and open up the field calculator here, and we're going to actually create a new field. You can do this one way or two. You can do several ways. You can actually create the field ahead of time. I like this, that you can just create a new field. So we are going to create a field called area, called hectaacres, and we want to change it to hectaacres, and we will want to change it to it looks like a decimal number with a precision of 2, and we can just leave the 10 the way it is. Click on the geometry. So then what we'll want to do here is we want to click on the geometry, and then what we'll want to do is click on the $ area, and then we will want to go and we'll want to divide that by by 10,000. And so it should look like that. It gives you the nice little output there. So what this should do is this should create a new field with hectaacres. And there they are. Okay, so now that we've done the calculation, what we'll want to do is go ahead and create and select data to create a new field. So then what we'll want to do is actually create or open up that little calculator or the little query tool. So we just go here like this, and then we'll want to do that select by expression. So we'll want to do our crop name. So what I usually do is just do field and values, go down with crop name, and then equals, and then grass. Okay, so so then you have to do in here is just type in this, and we'll see the output is incorrect. Why is that incorrect? That's incorrect because instead of the equal, we want to do like, and then we'll want to actually add some wildcards here like this, and like that, and then we'll see how we've got that. And now you can notice that there's one that's got the word grass in the name. You can also extend that capability or input crop name again, and then we'll want to do like, and then we'll want to do grass, and we'll want to do clover. Or actually we want to just change the so it should look like that. Same thing happens. Something I like will also take care of the case sensitivity. This kind of looks at the case sensitivity. So then you can just hit select here, and what should happen is you should get an output of just 1. Oh no, I'm sorry, because it's got the word grass in it. See, equal grass. So anything that's got grass in it, it's going to expand that. And you can see here with case sensitivity how this is a capital G, that's a lower g. So then we'll go back to the select by expression. box in the field calculator, which is the field calculator here. And what you want to do is we'll want to update those 151 rows, and we'll want to update the existing field category. And I'm not seeing. Since I'm not seeing category in here, what you'll want to do is actually create a new field called category. So then what you want to do here is just type it out like the dialog box has. So crop name is like winter. Outside. Or crop name is spring. Or crop name is like, let's see. Oh, we don't need these. That's probably why. Actually, yeah, we do, so never mind. Is like oats. So let's see, crop name is like winter, or crop name. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna leave oats out on this example. Oh, apparently I can't. Oh, it's not a good view. So it should look similar to this. Winter or crop. Column oats not found. So I'm just gonna leave oats out. Oh, sorry, it's not oats, it's oat. Right. Oat not found. It's all about the brackets. There you go. So, and then you should just be able to go, okay, and then what it should do is it should calculate based on that, the oats. So that concludes exercise 3. If you have any questions, just let us know.